What's up, y'all? You know what time it is.
It's about to be that time. All right, people, we're here.
Yes, we're here. Hello. Happy New Year.
Chrissy's here.
Yes.
Yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Mm-hmm. And happy birthday to our, our true captain, who is, of course, Aichiro Oda, because it is his birthday. So happy birthday to Oda.
Yes.
And today, we're doing some little different, right? Because it's the new year. Mm-hmm. It's the end of the last year, really the beginning of the new one. But we're going to use this stream to just celebrate 2021 One Piece, right? Because I think it deserves to be celebrated.
Yeah.
It was a great year of, I mean, it was a great year for us personally, but it was also a great year for One Piece. So I want to hear, everybody's favorite moments, favorite chapters. I've got a list of my top 10, my top 5 chapters that, we'll get into, and some of my favorite moments and that. And I think it'll just be, a fun celebration of everything. Before we get into everything, I do want to take a look at the chat a little bit and see what everybody's saying. This is also a something that I'd like to make a tradition, because technically it was the last stream of 2020, but Chrissy joined me for that.
Yeah, I did. And I was 2 days away from having Marshall when I did, right? That was, I was very pregnant.
Or it was the next day. I can't remember, but...
No, because it was 27th, and then it was 3 days later. I don't know. It was the 28th or the 27th.
You two would be able to tell us.
Yeah, you guys be able to tell us. But I had him on the 30th. So, welcome. Welcome, Enter a Name.
Shout out to Enter a Name. Yeah, it pops up as now a member, but that's...
now a member. I see. Hi.
But Enter Name's been a member for 8 months.
Hey.
He said, "Hey Kaido, that's my captain you got there." That's from, what was that, chapter 1003, when Kaido's got Luffy in his jowls, and he comes out and he does the dragon twister to get him out of there. That's a good moment. That's a good moment. Mm-hmm. I like that. Cassidy said Kanjuro was the character of 2021. Kanjuro did have a lot of great feats, a lot of great moments. Wasn't the character of 2021 for me, but I'd go as far as to say the villain of 2021.
I think he's going to go down as one of the best written villains in One Piece so far, just because he is, and certainly one of the most evil, probably the most evil character in One Piece. He's got,
before chapter 1030, he had some bodies on him. But then chapter 1030 came out, and those bodies no longer existed. But I do still believe that Ashura Doji is dead. Can't change my mind on that until Oda changes my mind on that. And just everything with 1008 and 1014, 1015. Kanjuro had one of the best showings of any villain in One Piece. If people don't have him in the top 5, I don't know. I mean, I think he's a top 5 villain just because of the level of planning that went into everything, the structure of all of the evil deeds that he did, the twists that a lot of people saw coming, but still expertly executed by Oda nonetheless. And I was very worried when we had the off-screen fight between Kiku and Kanjuro, but I trusted Oda, and Oda delivered. Kanjuro wasn't dead, surprise surprise, and then actually did things that cemented him as a villain. The kind of things that I'm waiting for some other villains to do.
Who? Are you looking at because the first person that came in my head was Kaido.
Yeah, did you see what I did? I did
You
this.
just- you
look
did
at the
little
corner. Look at the corner.
Too bad we can't do like a slow zoom, you know?
Oh yeah, I didn't do that in post.
Yeah, right.
Chin said Kanjuro a better villain than Kaido. Bardo face, yep. Let's catch up on the chat a little bit here.
Okay.
And let's see. Sultan said happy birthday to the little man.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Joe Pagano said never on time. I actually gotta say that's wrong. All right, so I am never. I may be never on time, but I'm never late. All right.
It also bleeds over into real life a little bit too.
Hey, I try.
He
all right.
tries.
Okay. There was a lot of coordination that had to happen today in order for me and
It's
Chrissy to
true.
be here today.
It's true.
Oh man. Let's see. Socks D. Zebek said 2022 gonna bring in a lot of new fans. Love top tier animations. Yeah, I mean the anime was going off.
Especially that one episode. That was really, really good.
Yeah, 982 was great. And there were a bunch of other really good episodes. There were some definite misses, but
most part,
you know, I mean that's what happens when you have an adaptation.
There's
We got a member chat here from my guy Safama. Member for 3 months. Said outside of channel moments 1031 best chapter ever. He's speaking to the Sanji stan in me right now. Also speaking to the fact that that's my birthday chapter, right? So, you know, you're spoiling you know the best chapters of the year list here. Oh man. Chin said that stream that we had at the end of the year was called the Almost Hospital stream.
It was pretty darn close, I'd say.
And Barry said she loved that stream.
Aw, good memories.
Shout out to my guy Emil. He said, my favorite was the Yamato fruit reveal. So many theories about Byaku White Tiger and the Chiolin. But in the end, it was something no one expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good take, you know, and that's a good place to take the conversation. Also, it's just like what parts of 2021 got the community really involved, right? And I think that was one of the top 5 moments. I think probably the thing that got the community most involved was just how divisive 1005 was. Then there was a lot of community interaction when 1007 happened and then took a 2-week break, and it was just like, what, Odin is back? But you know, everybody here knew that you know, I gave you guys the early spoilers on 1008 2 weeks early.
Wait, can you just recap?
So when Odin showed up, but it was Kanjuro,
yeah,
and then
but
it was
didn't
like a
we
2-week
know that?
break?
I mean, like when I saw him, I was like, "That's Kanjuro, right?" Because you know, it was a whole thing of like,
Hey!
what?
Thomas Teapot.
Oh, was that 2021? Or
That was
2022?
That's 2021. That was 2021. You're a Thomas Teapot.
Oh man!
Shout out to Boom Buku.
Thomas Teapot.
Now, granted, the last time I started talking about teapots, Mr. Morge magically appeared. Will he suddenly be summoned again?
I love it.
So yeah. Let's see. Chin complimented you.
Oh, thank you, Chin. I appreciate that.
I hope everybody had a good New Year. I hope everybody's staying safe. Let's see. Oscar Cruz said, Sanji and Robin are my 1 and 2 favorite characters. The display of their trust in each other was my highlight. That's what he said. So taking it back to 1004, 1005, that area where Robin takes over the fight from Sanji, who was never going to fight a woman, period.
That was really great. That communication that they had in the chest, like, don't worry, I got this. And that, can I bring into my favorite moment of 2021, or should I, lead up to it?
Hey.
I mean,
we're
well.
already there.
All right. Well, my favorite moment and probably chapter, but it's like a duo chapter, is, of course, Robin's fight with Black Maria. Yeah. And the Demon Fleur, right?
Demon Fleur!
Demon Fleur!
Props! Hit Black Maria with the Bane.
It's like we were all waiting for the Robin fight, and it's like, if they really think about this, because it kind of reminds me of just how hyped we all were. I mean, I remember the whole year, and even the year before that, for forever, just saying in the chat, man, would like a Robin fight, Oda. I just want a Robin fight, and just so hyped for it. And the fact that the fight even exceeded our expectations of how awesome it was. Think about that. I was floored, and I was floored that her powers that. Well, that's the whole thing. It's we don't know if it's hockey, or we don't know if that's just her power awakening. If it's a little bit of both, I don't know, but it was awesome.
Let's go hockey. Come on.
Yeah, I think it's hockey.
Let's get that hockey going.
I think it's hockey. I mean, come on. They gave Usopp hockey. Come on, Robin's got to have hockey.
Not only that, my justification is that she spent so much time with the Revolutionary Army, Koala and Sabo.
Yeah.
Why don't you know hockey?
I think she has that. I think it was hockey.
Today we're going to talk about hockey. Oh yeah, bending that back over her knee. That's right, Barry.
That's brutal. It was great. So brutal.
Oscar Cruz said the Savages need a Robin emote. Well, we need more members, or we need to switch something out. Emil said, I remember all of the demon emojis in the chat during the Demonio Floor chapter. I remember that too.
Me too.
It was so good. It was so good.
So great.
Yeah, I do love when Robin says thanks for counting on me to Sanji before taking over the fight. That was great.
Yeah.
Man, 16 years in the making.
Yeah, that moment was really, really good. It was excellent.
Emil said Thomas Teapot almost as good as Chuji. Almost.
Oh, I love Chuji.
Almost as good as Chuji.
She's so cute.
But just going back to the teapot, right? My favorite, of course, my favorite color spread of the year was the one with Tama and Bumbuku. Nothing beat that. The one with the all of the Beast Pirates was great, and of course the 3-page color spread is fantastic and objectively one of the best things ever. But for my own apprentice fueled agenda, that was one of my favorite moments, just being in the chat with you guys when that happened after all of the talk about Tama joining, and it's she's in a color spread by herself with the crew. Oh man. Eva Warrior said Randy in 1008 more W's than a hyperlink. Yeah, that's what I said at the in the video. Well, I mean, let's think about it, right? I said that the Odin was Kanjuro. I said he was going to stab one of the scabbards. And then I ranked which of the scabbards was going to get stabbed. And I said Ashura Doji at the top, then Kiku, who would later get stabbed by Kanjuro, and then Inuarashi. So, I think there was another dub that chapter, but that was
one of them. Yeah.
That's at least as many W's as a hyperlink. but there was definitely more.
What a great quote, Randy. God.
Oh man. Funky Queen said, Queen was my favorite part of 2021. Dude's hilarious. I'm sad to see him go. Yeah, he got the Team Rocket clapback, got packed up, sent to the moon. He's saying what's up to Nell. Really, he's probably going to land on whatever ship Vegapunk is on. Shout out to Ben DeGear, member for 5 months. And what did he say?
Oh, you gotta go. Yeah.
Hey, Randy and Chrissy, Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year.
And then something I have to run in through the translator. This man's making me open Google Translate real quick. My Japanese isn't that great. It's decent.
You're good at like hearing it and speaking it. It's probably just the reading part.
Yeah, I'm not good with kanji, but I'm about to translate it. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah, I assumed it was just Happy New Year.
That's great. Let's see. Catching up. I mean, this was the year of Heat on Feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which, definitely took the channel by storm. I want to thank everybody who either got a shirt from the merch store or the apron, which is the top seller. But, of course, a meme item would be. I hope those aprons serve you well. Mm-hmm. And let's see. All right. So the Who's Who info dump. Yeah, that was a great chapter. That was another area. Speaking of times that the community really got together and started like theorizing again. I mean, geez, that whole thing really had me going, and like I did a deep dive for like a week on just all types of religious history and stuff, trying to figure out where Oda could be going from, and like a lot of Caribbean culture, to find out things about Jayabaya and Joy Boy and how that all related. And that was a lot of fun. There was a lot of great times to do some really good research this year to try and get towards some of these clues, to wherever Oda's going. And Tropical Island said, I like the Mads reveal. Can't wait to see Dr. Vegapunk in 2022. I can almost guarantee that we're going to get Vegapunk in 2022. It just feels right. It just feels right.
Yeah.
There's so much emphasis and so much lead up to Vegapunk, especially in just this Super Saga, that almost more than anybody, he could be the Kuma of this arc and show up at the end. I still feel like there's going to be another villain, and then I've said that for over a year, and then the one of the directors of the anime, came out and said that there's another villain that we haven't seen yet. He spoiled people.
He said that, huh?
Yeah. It was when they were doing a live stream event for. It wasn't chapter 1000. It wasn't episode 1000. It was something prior to that. Can't remember what that celebration was for. It's weird.
Wow, that's kind of like a huge drop that he put. That's like kind of nuts, because we already have so many villains in Wano, and he's kind of like, but it also could be Vegapunk, or it could be Blackbeard. Yeah,
I mean that's a lot of thoughts. I mean, he could, to be a devil's advocate, he could have been talking about CP0, because they hadn't shown up at the anime yet, and they are there, and they had, I think, just recently been shown in the manga.
That's true. But I feel like they're still trying to just like not get involved and stay in the background. You know what I mean? And just, take Robin or whatever. But like, right? Didn't they want to take Robin? No, they wanted to they wanted to take out Drake, right?
No, they wanted to take out Who's Who.
Who's Who? That's right. They
because
wanted to take out Who's Who.
He's a former Cypher Pole agent, and they wanted they want to capture Robin, but they're definitely going to be interested in Momonosuke once they put 2 and 2 together here with his fruit, because they were talking about the fruit.
But I'm wondering, like, with everything with like Sword and also like the Revolutionary Army and just Sword is part of the Marines, right? Like that's how we know, right? But CP0 is like, it seems like the CIA. Right? Of the Marine. Like, are they affiliated? But it's like against the Marines, right?
Well, that's my headcanon.
Yeah.
And it's I feel like I've single-handedly shaped the headcanon around this with the law theory, because I see people talking about it, and then people will be like, that's just what Randy Troy thinks. But then we had Sword versus Shield. So, I mean, it happened. CP0 fought Drake. So
that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of when CP0 fought Drake. So that when they fought Drake, like they said they were not getting involved, but for some reason they fought Drake. So that's why I'm trying to say, like, it seems like maybe that will be some sort of inevitable clash. And also, is Vegapunk like affiliated with CP0? Maybe that's also another thing, because I just feel like they're not strong enough of a villain. Just this little group, like they feel kind of like underlings to someone very important, maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically they're underlings to Imu, who's running the world government.
Yeah.
So because they're protecting the celestial dragons
Yeah.
and all that, and then like I think that Vegapunk is like indentured to them in some way, or he just gets access to all of the materials and he just wants to make science, so he doesn't care whether it hurts people or helps people, however he's feeling that day. Yeah. And I think that line of thinking is what'll potentially save the Straw Hats if they run into him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shout out to Yamil. Said, thanks for the super chat. He said, I love the smile fruits. You never know if you're going to end as a chicken butt, a pug's face, or a giraffe up your behind. But they're always fun. Yes, this was the year...
Chicken emoji.
This was the year of Fortrix. This was the year of Hamlet. It was the year of Briscola. Right? Or did no, we actually met them last year.
It's still their year.
It's always their year. It's their year forever.
It's the year of Batman. Who are we kidding?
It's the century of Batman. It's the
Wayne D. Bruce.
It's Wayne D. Bruce. It's the year of Wayne D. Bruce. It's the millennia of Fortrix. Fortrix forever.
Yeah, I feel like Oda just had so much fun with that. You can just tell.
Oh yeah.
Coming up with that,
I think he even came out and said that how much fun he likes drawing the smiles in an SBS.
Oh, but no. I know Randy's favorite smile fruit. It didn't really happen, but it could have happened. And whose smile fruit? Who was that? Killer's almost smile fruit. He's so upset. Randy was so upset by it. I brought up like the drawing of it, and what I was really bringing up like the Grampy, Frankie thing where he goes, Grampy! That was my favorite thing, and so I brought, Randy just like gets this like dark like look, like a cloud went over him, and he was just like, I didn't like that killer drawing though. That upset me. I was like,
I don't know if I was that dramatic.
But
I was like, this thing has me shook. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Why? This is nightmare fuel.
It haunted his dreams.
I did have an elephant killer dream. Oh, darkness, my friend. But instead, hey, we got the fa 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 fa, which someone pointed out, and I can't remember what it was, but I love that the connection to the Talking Heads, and that his laugh is Psycho Killer.
Yes. and I'm a huge Talking Heads fan, so when Randy told me that, I was like, oh my god, Oda must love Talking Heads too. That's awesome. They're a great band.
She was like, wait, I don't get it. And I was like, Psycho Killer?
And then I was like, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Okay, I get it.
Oda with the deep cuts. With the deep cuts.
Oh.
Shout out to Barry, Motivated.
Hey, Barry.
Mine and Chrissy's knowledge becoming relevant in One Piece was a fat W for me
Yes.
in 2021. Terra Pirates are thriving in 2022.
Yes. Yes. I was like, wait a minute. We were both like, we know about tarot. Oh, we know what this is. And Barry, your knowledge of tarot is amazing. You were like really pointing out which tarot. That was amazing. What a W for you.
Oh yeah, you were the MVP
MVP.
Of that stream and that review, because I used a lot of the stuff that you put in the Discord.
Thank you.
Barry. Along with the just all of the deep diving I was doing. That was another thing that I got to research into this year that I didn't really know much about beforehand, but now I know about tarot.
I say tarot.
Yeah, so do I. All the comments were like, "You're saying it wrong." I'm like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I say a bunch of words wrong, even though I know they're not. It's like my New York accent coming out, like where I just say, water, not water. See how you can't even say it right. It's my New York coming out.
So apparently there's a lot of hype coming with chapter 1037, says Bweezy Bird. Thanks for the super chat.
Oh, thank you.
And really? The spoilers are out already? Do not tell me. Don't tell me, people. I don't want to know.
Yeah, no spoilers.
But I'm excited. And he also said, and anime episodes this month, so be careful with spoilers. When is the new opening? Is that is that tonight or is it next week? Because definitely got to do a reaction to that. I need that new opening. I'm just excited that there's going to be a new song because I'm over this Dreamin' On. I'm over it.
I'm sorry, but I do not like that song, and I have not been for that song.
I don't mind the song as much as Chrissy. Chrissy is
I
like,
really don't like it.
but to Chrissy's, she really loved Over the Top.
I really loved Over the Top, so I was heartbroken when they changed it because it always got me so hyped, and I would play it, I was doing dishes, and I would dance into it, and I'm hyped for this episode, because, I felt like also the song, fit the arc so well, know?
Oh, yeah.
And it's the same people that did We Are, which is, such a classic One Piece opening. And
it just felt classic. Dreamin' On was just...
It's just
no offense to anybody that likes it.
I'm sorry, if you like it, I'm sorry.
If it's your favorite and all that. But, come on, 30 seconds of what we're about to see? I don't need that.
Oh, yeah. I don't like that addition either because it ruins the episode. It's stop showing... stop showing the key moments that are going to happen. And then it would, spoil the episode in the opening.
Yeah.
I'm not into that.
I love this. Shout out to Mint Chocolate. Dreamin' On. More like moving on. Yes.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Dred Scott said Dreamin' On is fire. Hey, look.
It's okay.
You like it? That's cool. I'm not knocking you. I'm not.
No. It's just my opinion.
It's just when you have Over the Top, which was the best opening since Kokoro no Chizu, opening 5, which is still my favorite. Man, it's a high bar.
Yeah.
Evo said Over the Top had previews too, right? Yeah, but not 30 seconds of them.
Yeah, well, they have the new edition of the box, and then it would show clips from actually the episode, and it would be and we would turn to each other and we're showing this right now, they have.
Well, wait until there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff in this. It's going to be just covered in roof piece and all of that.
I will literally scream if all of a sudden they just have dragons show up on a ship. I'll be like, that. Leonardo
they're spoiling us in the manga too.
That's what everyone's saying is, oh my god, what if the opening spoils the manga?
Oh yeah.
So there has been
some hints of stuff like that.
Look, it's Dragon.
I'm just expecting to see like Sanji breaking the raid suit and King's face.
Oh, and Robin.
Robin. Oh, Demonia
Yeah.
Floor totally is going to be in there.
I think it's
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
in there.
they're not. But I mean, we'll know if it's hockey or not.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's going to be confirmed by the anime, right? If it's hockey or not, because of the way that they end up.
They shade
coloring
it, yeah. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Or how they animate it, right? Because they animate hockey now in such a.
And it'll have a sound effect and all that. We'll know more when the episode comes out.
Yeah.
But
It's kind of interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brandon King. Said my 2 favorite moments this year have to be Nami's moment versus Ulti, which Chrissy also likes.
Yeah, that's one of my top 5.
And Kid-in-Law's roof piece feet combo attacking Big Mom off of Onigashima. Yeah, oh yeah, because
That's pretty cool.
there was a lot of packing going on in 2021. This was definitely the year of the suitcase, and we had and no bigger suitcase than Big Mom, who got literally turned into a suitcase with the combined attacks of Kid and Law. But the pack of the year, of course,
Oh yeah.
goes to the Zoro pack. Zoro packs in the chats. That is pack of the year. The Savage Award, the Savvy goes to the Zoro pack. You were pack of the year.
Pack of the year. Oh yeah, that's got to be in like our top moments and everything, where Sanji's just carrying Zoro and.
Top 5 panel of the year for sure.
Yeah.
Is just Sanji holding the Zoro pack. That's I'll get into that. I'll get into that. I want to ask the chat. I want to know what you think is the most savage moment of this year. Okay? This most savage moment. We're going to do a poll. All right? Now, I've already got 3 of the options. I've got 3 of the options already, so I'm going to wait for the chat to give me the 4th one. All right?
I already know which one you're thinking of because I'm thinking of the same one. We're thinking of the same
All right?
one.
So, number 1 option is going to be the Zoro pack. All right,
Yeah.
was this is for the savvy. All right, we're coining that now. All right, every year we're gonna have the Savvy Awards, the Savages.
The Savvy, like the Razzies, but the Savvies, or like the Dundies, like the Dunder Mifflin, the Savvies.
Yeah. So the nominees for most savage moment of the year are the Zoro pack. Hop back to the woods and chew on some grass.
That's the one I'm voting for. That's my favorite.
I don't see any moonlight. Well, I don't see any poisonous gas either. Or let's see what the chat has to say.
Let's see.
Ooh, Emil Diaz. Kaido and Yamato's flashback. I thought you were Odin. That's pretty savage.
That's
Okay,
savage.
all right, let's see. Zoro slicing Apu was actually last year, but that might have been a nominee for
Well, it
2020.
happened in the anime too, right? This year.
I don't even think we
Did we get there?
did we get there. I haven't seen the most recent episode, but I mean, no, I can't.
No, we
imagine.
didn't get there in the anime.
No.
I'm thinking of something else.
Because that was 997, and I think they were at like 992 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of eat some grass. Trescott said Drake getting packed was insane. Yeah, he's part of the suitcase gang. Look at all these Zoro packs in the chat. I love it.
Yeah, I saw. Oh my god.
Let's see. All right. I'm seeing a lot of stuff for Kaido's line also, so here we go. That's gonna be our 4th option.
Oh, Lucy B, you make a good point. Yeah, more like savvy, like the pirate, like saying savvy. You know, understand savvy, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
It's also short for savage, so it all makes sense. It's yeah, exactly.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right, here we go.
All right, here's the poll. Oh, Barry.
Barry super chatted to say nominee entry, Tama's order. Love that moment, and one of my top moments of the year.
Yes.
But I don't think it's quite as savage as the other nominees.
That's a great moment. It's an awesome moment.
This was, as much as it was the year of Sanji, I think it was the year of Tama as well. And some people might, they just got to really think about it.
Yeah, Tama got a lot of wins.
What's up, y'all? You know what time it is. It's about to be that time.
Did that just play automatically?
Sure did. That happens a lot during the streams.
Really?
Yeah. Something will just play automatically.
So weird.
And all right, here comes the poll. Did it go? There.
Oh, there it is.
All right, the poll is up.
Okay.
Most savage moment of the year. The nominees are, because I can only put 4, the Zoro pack, eat some grass. I don't see any poisonous gas either from Inuarashi. And I thought you were Odin from Kaido.
Oh boy.
All right. And unfortunately, I can't show how things are progressing on your end, guys. But for right now, I can let you know that there is one particular vote that is very much in the lead. Safama said I'm about to open 50 incognito tabs to vote. Oh my god.
Savage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we have 80 votes right now. Let's see how many people are in the stream. We have 183 people in the stream on New Year's Eve, which is crazy. New Year's Day. New Year's Day. Sorry.
It already happened. It's
It happened. It's 2020. It's 2022. God. Happy New Year.
Do you know what 2022 sounds like? I saw this meme. 2022.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. All right, 98 votes. Let's get 100 votes, and then I'll stop the poll.
Yeah.
Because that'll be an overwhelming majority. So 2 more votes, even though it's a landslide victory. All right. So right now, we have the Zoro pack at 17%. We have No Poisonous Gas by Inuarashi at 16% of the vote. And then, second most savage line of the year, I Thought You Were Odin by
Which
Kaido
means?
with 24% of the vote. Which means the Savvy goes to Perorin. Perospero. Charlotte Perospero for...
It's
Why don't you hop along back to the woods and chew on some grass?
Savage.
Savage. Savage. Most savage moment of the year. Definitely. Oh, man. Brandon King, super chat, and said, Demonio Floor is my number 3, though. So many moments. Yeah, I think that's Chrissy's number 1.
It's my number 1, yeah. That's
Yeah.
number 1 for me. Absolutely.
Uh,
Oh, that's a nice comment.
what?
Oh, happy New Year's, Randy and Chrissy. Mark said this. Discovered your channel last year and really enjoyed the videos and streams when I was able to catch them. Oh, thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
I'm glad you came.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. Thanks for being part of the Savage Pirates, right?
Thanks for everybody for being here.
Yes, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get better tape for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I brought all the tape down. So like for Marshall's first birthday, I did a Super Mario theme for him. So I dressed him up as Super Mario, and because he leveled up to 1. But I made him a Mario castle, and I brought all the tape down and all this stuff, and I made it out of like all the cardboard boxes we used to move here. So I put it together and I made it a little fort, and I used like duct tape and Sharpies and everything, right?
Yeah.
So I made a little fort for him. It came
Once
out
I have a little more time, I'm going to fix the rig behind me.
Yeah.
And make it a little better.
Yeah, I'm just letting them know about the Super Mario theme I did for Mars' birthday while you're doing the little break.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got ears.
Randy, why don't you go into the woods? Hop over there and go chew on some grass, okay?
Savage.
Say that every time.
Yeah.
No. Give me a milk.
Yumil said, thank you, man.
Thank you.
This year made me certain Oda should be a consultant in the next Jurassic World movie. That man's got the dinosaur facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dinosaur.
Oh, yeah. And, we did have that collab with Jeff Goldblum where he came and, he dropped the information on the pterodon.
Yep.
Pteranodon, I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dred Scott said Black Maria literally got folded. Oh, yeah.
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 That's a whole different type of suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Mario Sal said, "Hey Randy, Chrissy in chat came to say hi. I wish y'all a happy New Year. Can't watch the stream today. Just hopped in for a moment. Savage. Thanks for joining."
Thanks, man.
And got Barry Motivated said, "Can we talk about the best Savage Crew memes, or we're gonna have to make Chaka do it?"
Oh my God, yes, we have to talk about the memes, but we just got.
Whew.
Thank you. Thanks, Fable.
W's in the chat
We'll put the.
for Fable.
Yeah.
Big dub.
Big dubs.
Here's to a great 2022.
Thanks, Fable.
Appreciate you, man.
Thanks.
Appreciate you. And cue the music. Come on, alert box.
They're not doing it? Do you have to do it manually? There it is. Okay. Is this the dance you do? Can't dance very well.
You can try. Getting blocked by the alert box.
Yeah.
Fable the Goat. Yeah. Fun facts. When I was with Eddie for the holidays, and there might be a full lavish bracket release at some point. You know, there's no rush on it, but
They were working
a
on
new version was recorded.
Yep, they were down in the studio all night and like working on it and working real hard on it and having fun. It's great. While I was upstairs watching Yellow Jackets.
Great show.
Great show. Best show. Oh my god, so good.
Chrissy's obsessed.
I'm obsessed. It's an amazing show. Okay, I'm done. Sorry, let's go back.
No.
Oh yeah, so Barry was talking about the best memes of the year.
Oh yeah, the channel memes.
The channel.
The channel memes.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting into highly specific stuff for anybody that, you know, is new, might have missed some stuff. Don't mean to alienate you, but more so this could be educational, so that you learn some of the fun inside jokes of the channel. There's plenty. We all spend a lot of time together here.
What was the name of the other person that does your channel? What was his? Come on, what is it? Oh, what was the name? You know what I'm talking about? It happened like the middle of the year.
What happened?
Help me out here. Chat. It's when you weren't you, but it was someone else doing the channel. It was like a name like Greg or something.
Oh, Dave.
Dave.
Oh, we're bringing Dave back. Dave.
Dave was such a meme, right?
Yeah, what was it? Dave is the power scaler version of me?
Yes, that was it. When you do the voice, you're Dave.
There was Tama Orochi's dad. That was a big one. Mm-hmm. That got, you know, become my son. And then I had to start watching myself anytime I was doing, like, saying any sort of family relations. I had to, like, is it dad? Is it son? Is it... Hold on, let me pause for a second and really do the parental familial math here. Yeah, Dave the power scaler.
Dave the power scaler.
Mr. Venator, 86, member for 7 months, said 2021 best moment, Heat on Feet music video.
Yes. About to get spicy.
It's about to get spicy.
It's about to get spicy.
I say that to him all the time now. I love it. I love when you say the spicy thing. It's so funny.
Oh man, I just like got in the booth and just said it. Like that wasn't even planned. That was an ad lib. There's nothing written there.
Bro, look, he got the heat on feet, bro.
I just felt it in the moment and it was right. And you know, how legends are told about how spicy things are. What else? I had a lot of fun doing a lot of skits this year. You know, some of them had some like pretty wild traction on Twitter, especially the dub I did for the Who's Who stuff and with Always Sunny that had like 4,000 or 5,000 likes and like retweets and things on Twitter. Then there was the one where I made Koenma Momonosuke. That one was fun. Never Ending Story Momonosuke.
Oh, that was great. I really particularly like that one, especially because I love Never Ending Story. Love that.
Evo said, not a big meme yet, but I'm looking forward to more Jeff Goldblum wildlife stuff. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. You know, there's a lot of dinosaurs to talk about, and Jeff knows his stuff.
He does. Life finds a way.
Chin said, become my son, Orochi.
That was so great. And you kept saying it by accident. You kept saying Thomas.
With conviction.
Yes, you were so...
With conviction.
You're like...
didn't even catch, you know, and I...
That was
great.
great.
I usually play whatever I'm saying in my head before I say it. Mm-hmm. So... But that just sounded right.
Yep.
Oh, swamp meat. Jamil said swamp meat. Oh man, that was a low key W too. I was like, bro, he's got a ton of food in there, and Luffy's gonna eat that swamp meat up. Next chapter, Luffy was chomping on some swamp meat. Pause. Billy Bob said the racist Zoro meme was the best thing this year. There's just so much evidence. It's kind of overwhelming.
I don't want to believe it. I don't like it.
That's her goat. So, Emil Diaz said, "Gotta say, the drip stream was a lot of fun. That was one of my favorite streams of the year. That was so good.
So fun.
I still have to go through and compile some of my favorite moments from that. But I mean, Safama in the chat here, he has a channel and he did his own version.
Yes.
Where he compiled his favorite moments. So that's on YouTube. He put a wild thumbnail of me with waves. And I gotta roast my man a little bit. This guy's great. I mean, he's always here. Love this guy.
Love it.
But those waves were spinning off of my head. They weren't even on my head. They were off. They were.
Oh, but I thought it was so funny. That was so funny.
It was like a Tim and Eric Photoshop job. It was awesome.
Okay. Oh, yeah, super chat here.
Shout out to Dextov or Dexto V. Said, "What a year for Sanji again. Chapter 1031 is my favorite chapter of the year. Happy New Year's, guys." So spoilers. It's my favorite of the year too. All right. It was probably always destined to be my favorite of the year because my birthday is 1031, so I was gonna be biased. It just so happened to be an excellent chapter full of Sanji greatness. Blessed to me from Oda. He was like, "I got you, Randy. I got you. I know Sanji's your goat. All right. I can't show everybody what's going on with Vivi yet. So here's the best Sanji chapter ever." Let's see. Barry said, shout out to Safama for the compilation the other day and reminding me of a lot of the old funny stuff. Yeah, so Safama also did a highlights video where he took something, probably a little bit of each stream and video, that things like it's over an hour long. It's a long video, but there's a lot of funny stuff in there. I still, at some point, want to get to my own highlights. There's some things in there. Safama saying, look at this. Yeah. Dizza said, "Do-rag Randy stream when?" Hey, yeah, I gotta get this bacon, right? My hair is already wavy. I don't know what's gonna happen if I start spinning.
Yeah, your hair looks really good today. It's so fluffy here. His hair's fluffy.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. All right. So, let's see. What's I want to know, for anybody that has watched a lot of the analysis vids and all that. I want to know what your favorite joke intro I did was, and then I'm gonna get into my favorite chapters of the year, and then you can tell me your favorite chapters and go into best moments, best panels. And I think that's I think the structure for the rest of the stream. So Safama said my best intro was 1008. That's the hyperlinks intro. All the wins from 2 weeks prior from 1007. That video does not have a lot of views, and it is low-key one of my favorite videos that I did. Not because of the gloating, but because of the gloating. No. No, there's just a lot of... it was cool to get into the lore of Ashura Doji. Shuten Doji, you know? Mm-hmm. And, yeah, that one was fun. This is a fun video.
My favorite was the Never-Ending Story. That was my favorite. I laughed the hardest at that, and I like the Who's Who. I mean, those are my favorites, and I love all of them. But like the Never-Ending Story really, really got me. Because it even looked like the Never-Ending Story, and the manga, like we read it.
Yeah,
it was great.
Chin said the Jeff Goldblum Dino vid is a close second, but his first is the Who's Who intro meme. Evo said the Never-Ending Story, and Mr. Venator, the Nico Robane. Yeah, I put a lot of time into that one.
Yeah, he really did. He spent hours on that edit. I was very
on the second edit when I was putting the faces on. That took a while.
Yeah, it took a while.
It took me 2 minutes to record it, but then to put the faces on.
Oh my.
Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Chinsei likes when you the shambles.
The shambles
insert we did.
Yeah, for Sanji's mom, right? Yeah, like what she would do and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember. Yep, I remember.
So, let's get into Who's Who had me rolling, said Sil. Oh, the Kroom we did. Yeah, that was a good one too.
Kroom, yeah.
I forgot about Kroom.
Kroom.
Kuromu. That's what it was, yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Justin who said, "Yo, finally made it to the stream." So I'm gonna do my. Here are my top 10 favorite chapters of the year, or arguably the best chapters of the year, and I would say my top 5. I'm gonna say are a hard top 5, and then the bottom 5 could kind of be interchanged and put anywhere. Chin said Sanji's. I did not hit her.
I did not
hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Queen. Yeah, that was fun too.
And he did not hit her.
He did not.
He did not.
He did not.
He did not.
Yeah. We knew it.
Yeah.
We knew it. You knew it.
Yeah.
Maybe not you, but you knew it.
Wait, did you point at me?
No, I was pointing at the person in the screen.
Oh, okay.
Someone in there.
It was someone over on that side. Okay, gotcha.
You know, Randy, Watch Mojo Troy. Yes. Welcome to Watch Mojo.
Mojo Troy, you did a Watch Mojo voice?
Coming in at number 10 is...
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, today, it's the end of the year, and you know what that means. It's a top 10 for best One Piece chapters of 2021. Now, let's get right into it, shall we?
Coming in at number 10. But these numbers don't really mean anything, so it may not even be number 10. Chapter 1023. All right? That was when we got some bouncing back and forth between Zoro and Sanji. First learned about the Lunarians. Mm-hmm. Potential connections between the Germa Kingdom and the Lunarians. Fueling my DNA agenda. Yeah. We'll put that in the top 10. Emil said you're better at the Watch Mojo thing.
Thank you. That's because one of my friends always sends me the videos and goes, "Do you watch it? Do you watch it?" I'm like, I guess I'll watch his top 10 video. And so that's why I've seen too many of them.
Look at Conrad. That's too real. Chrissy, stop.
And then my friends will be like, "You watched it, right? What a list!" And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I watched it."
Evo, don't forget to replay the same clip over and over that have nothing to do with the moments you're ranking. Otherwise, it's not a Watch Mojo ranking.
Oh God.
All right. Whew. Coming in at number 9, chapter 1002. Take it to some roof piece. This would be when Zoro cuts off part of Onigashima and Killer does his like sonic wave against Kaido. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fire.
Yeah. Then we've got whew, man. Let's say. So I actually have to restructure this because I just remembered something. I meant to put something in here. All right. At number 8, shout out to Levy Peter. Number 8, 1003. This is the chapter that told us that CP0 was here, right? Fantastic. We needed it. Changed the game, okay? Changed a lot of stuff. It was a lot of fun doing the analysis for that one too. Just hyper-focused in on the what it could mean for CP0 to be there. Didn't care about the rest of the roof piece stuff. It was fine. It was good. It was some great moments. But that CP0 stuff at the end, that was the real meat right there.
Yeah.
So then got to do a big shout out to chapter 1020. All right, which is our, technically I really should. I kind of want to pair 1020 and 1021 together, but higher. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Forget that. Forget 1020. 1020 is gonna be in the top 5, but it's gonna be tied with 1021 because I feel it's all one chapter, even though it's not. I'm doing that. All right, because it's my list and I get to do what I want.
What happens in those ones?
That's Robin.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And the second part of the fight is the best part because that's the reveal of like the.
Yeah, and I had 1021 in my top 5, but I wanted to include 1020 as well, so I put it in the bottom 5. But I really just want to loop it all together.
Yeah.
So at number 7, I'm actually gonna go with 1028. All right. If not, now this is Brachiosaur Hiss, right? And this is, if not only just for the last panel, which might be my favorite panel of the whole year, and that was Queen breaking his sword on Sanji. That was just...
That was really cool. There was a lot of awesome Sanji moments this year. Like, so many. It's like the longest list.
Yeah.
I feel. Yeah. There's so many moments.
All right. Coming in at number 6 is chapter 1010. Now, this was a tough one because I initially put it in the top 5, but then I started remembering some other things, and I was just like, you know what? 1010, that's the Zoro Conqueror's Hockey chapter. It's also the Luffy Conqueror's Coding chapter. It's an extremely important chapter. Easily one of the best chapters of the series, for sure. Mm-hmm. One of the most important. And But as far as like my favorites, I think there's a couple that like I've got above it. All right. Top five. Okay. Number 5. 1004. Okay. This was the Kibidango chapter. This was the Hisatsu Kibidango Star chapter. This was Tama going off. We got the Tama flashback that, set everything up. This is purely agenda filled. Realistically, this probably should be where 1010 is. But I had a ball reading 1004 because it was just all of the, a lot of stuff that I was waiting for. It just happened in that chapter. So, it's not a chapter that I would expect to be in like anybody's top 10 or top 5, but it's in mine. So, there you have it.
Yeah.
Number 4 was chapter 1000. It's one of the most important chapters of all time. All right.
Yeah.
And one of the best moments of the year is definitely Luffy just breezing past 2 emperors like nothing. You don't matter. I gotta go check on my boy. Like, that was one of the coldest things Luffy's ever done in the series.
Yeah, that was a really great moment. That's amazing.
Like, that's good. There's the Yamato and Ace flashback in there. Just the hype that was, surrounding all of it. It's so good. So good. At number 3, we're going to go with 1034. All right. Heat on feet, Afrit Jambe. Sanji agenda, people. Number 2 is the duel. This is 1020 and 1021. Counting it like it's its own thing. Robin, finally getting her due against Black Maria. Okay. There's so much that could be said about it. 16 years in the making. That was the last time she had a fight with someone that had a name. That was of any consequence.
That's crazy that it was like 16 years.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I did the calculation.
Oh my god.
16 years from when the chapter came out. I don't know what it is now, but
Oh my god. That's wild.
and then number 1, chapter of the year. 1031. All right. Sanji greatness. Birthday chapter. Just destroying the raid suit. Inner turmoil. I did not hit her. I did not.
Yeah, it was really great.
Yeah.
Great.
That's my list. Justin Corpus, did I watch Roger's Base's list? I did not. Not yet. I want to check it out, but I wanted to make sure that my list was like out into the ether before I watched anybody else's list and then got any sort of like listen to anybody else like maybe sway me on something else. Mighty Maggot, subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah.
That's great.
9/9/16/16 put up a really good chapter. 1014. So 1014, 1023, 1031 peak 2021 chapters. Yeah, 1023 is great. Made the top 10 for me. 1014 realistically probably could dethrone 1002 for me. That's the Kiku chapter. 1014 and 1015 are like really great. And honestly, I probably would have put both of them in my top 5 if 1030 didn't happen. If all of the weight and the gravitas of those 2 chapters like stuck, this would have been a completely different list. If 1030 hadn't come out, 1014 and 1015 probably would have easily made the list. You know, that's the chapter that Kiku got stabbed. It's the chapter that, you know, Kinemon took out Kanjuro. It's the chapter, you know, in 1015 is when, you know, Kaido showed up. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna adjust my list, and I'm gonna take 1002 out. I'm gonna make 1023 number 9, and I'm gonna make 1014 number 10. And then 1002 can be an honorable mention. Because while it's got great moments, I'm basically just putting it for like 2 moments. But 1014 is actually a really great chapter, even if Kiku survives, which, you know, she did. And yeah, man, but 1015 was so good too. Like, and it really, like, it hit me. Like, I had feels from the whole Kinemon thing. I know you did too.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's in my list of my favorite moments. I did favorite moments. I didn't actually get to, like, go through the chapters because I was pretty, like, caught up with planning Marshall's Christmas and then 5 days later, his birthday. And I went all out, you know, just to make it, like, look nice for the memories and everything. So I didn't have a really time, but I just off the top of my head, I made a list of my favorite moments this year. Is that okay?
Yeah, well, that's what the name of the stream is.
Yeah, it is moments, right? So that's fine. So, like I've said, my number 1 is Robin's fight.
Ooh, top down. I'm going top down.
Oh, should we do top? Should I go bottom? Should I go bottom? Okay, I'm gonna go bottom to top. All right, fine. I'll do bottom to top. Okay. So, just the reveal of who's who, and Jinbei, and talking about the sun god Nika. That's one of my favorite moments.
The sun god Nika.
Yeah, because I love anything with, like, mythology or, like, introducing any lore or anything, you know, that you can kind of theorize about. And I thought that was actually, like, a really interesting fight, and kind of how they interacted with each other, and who's who is just such an interesting, weird villain. But I like that. And I also like your meme about it, too. And then my favorite moment, Sanji versus Queen, when Sanji gets rid of the raid suit. I did not expect that. So I really loved that moment. And I thought it was such a big character development for him, and a lot of character growth for him to get rid of something that he's always wanted, you know, to be invisible. So I thought that was pretty cool. And he kind of, like, got rid of a lot of his trauma with his family at that moment. So that's what I saw it as. I don't know, I took that pretty deep. I don't know if I'm going too deep. Probably going too deep. Marco fighting Queen and King. And that's that panel of Marco showing up and doing his... Yeah, I really loved that. I loved that. And then kind of sidebar, didn't make my 5, but when Chopper showed up, Queen, I mean, I feel like everyone in the community was like, what? And I was so excited because I love Chopper. So
Monster Chopper, you know, he's in the Monster Trio for a reason, because he's a monster taking on second Yonko commanders.
I don't know if he's in the Monster Trio, but I love Chopper. Yeah, and I just realized I have, like, a top 7 here. I don't have a top 5, sorry. Kinemon's, just adding them over my top of my head, but Kinemon's death, I thought was one of the most beautiful scenes in the manga ever. I thought it was really beautifully done, and it hurt my heart. And, you know, even after, like, Momo being so upset about it, just hurt more. Like, you know, like Randy was saying, I remember we're watching Momo's sad flashback, but it's not a flashback, it's real time.
Yeah, I was like, I had to stop for like 4 minutes. Like there's like in the stream, I'm like doing nothing for 4 minutes because I'm just processing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now, no one's really mentioned this yet, but this is like in my top 3 is Usopp and Nami versus Ulti.
One person did say.
Oh, one person did?
I think it was Brandon King.
Oh, did you say it, Brandon? Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. And Ulti is, you know, the way that like Oda drew it, like Ulti is violent. Like she was beating the shit out of Tama. Like, do you guys remember that? Like she's a kid. She was beating the shit out of her. And like Oda really
Basura.
Oda really made you like fear her and hate her because man, she was like taking out like Nami and Usopp, like just headbutting Usopp. Like I was like, is Usopp gonna get up? But just it felt like so good when she just got her ass beat. I was like, yeah, you bitch, you know. But it felt good. That's why I think she's a good villain.
Get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah, get away from her, you bitch. It was so. It was such a good moment, you know? It was so built up because she was just kicking everyone's ass up to that. Zoro's Conqueror's Hockey is my number 2 because I was excited that he got Conqueror's Hockey. Just that we were talking about that, like that chapter, and just, whew, what a chapter. And like you said, like one of the most important chapters ever. See, was Ulti bad, but actually fucking bad. Like, get her away from my loved ones. Yeah, she's like really bad, and that's actually something interesting. It's like her and Kanjuro are like really, really bad villains, like in a good way. Like they're not messing around. Like,
yeah,
you know,
Ulti's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
even though she's basura. Just like Hawkins. They're both bums, but no.
Bums, yeah. But she like she beat the shit out of Tama. Like she's a kid. Like that was crazy. And then Robin's fight is number 1. That's my list. Like just from the top of my head. Those are the moments that like I remember vividly and stand out to me, and I feel like if I remember them the most, like they've got to be the best. I don't know. They struck a chord with me. Where you're like, man, yeah, that Ulti moment. I was like, I'm kicking Ulti's ass. It was so satisfying.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Chitty Bang. Ulti really said equal rights for all ages.
She's an equal opportunity hitter.
Really? Like, gosh.
Jin said Kanjuro did nothing wrong, though.
What do you mean? Kanjuro's evil.
That's baseball cap. That's fitted cap. That's
Kanjuro.
That's a straw cap.
Like, I was thinking about it when
Fedora cap.
Like Kanjuro, he is just straight up a sociopath. Like he has no
bowler cap.
No conscience. He's not like, oh God, like some of the villains that have just like really sad
cowboy
backstories.
cap.
Cowboy cap. Oh my God, how many caps? That's not really a cap. It's a hat.
That's how much cap it is. That's
turn into a hat.
Lucy B said no one loved Triceracopter. Triceracopter is going to be a lot better in the anime, and I did like Triceracopter. A lot of people did not, but I think that all of the ridiculous stuff that came after Triceracopter made Triceracopter better. Like tempura udon, the king face and all that, which, of course, this is all stuff that dinosaurs can do, guys. I mean, this is true paleontology, true facts. Yeah. Dinosaurs did all of these things.
And I also saw in the chat people are talking about we didn't give love to Frankie, but I just want to point out that Frankie had, in my opinion, if we did a best moments last year, he had my favorite moment last year, and that was running over a big mob.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite moments in the entire arc so far.
Probably one of my favorite moments in the entire series.
Yeah. So let
Frankie
me just give
coming out of nowhere putting those tires on Big Mom's face last year.
See, sorry, I didn't see you. Like, he was so casual about it, too.
Did I run over a flower?
Yeah, he was just so, like...
Hard-boiled.
Yeah, hard-boiled, for sure. Oh, that's what I was saying. I lost my train of thought, but yeah, like, villains, like Conjuro, what I was saying before. Conjuro was, like, so pure evil, but it's like Senor Pink is, like, a villain, right? But he's, like, got the saddest backstory, you know what I mean? And some of them end up having... We still need to know what Crocodile's backstory is.
That's how much of a goat Crocodile is. We don't even need his flashback, and he's still top 1.
Yeah, I can't wait. I hope one day we know what it is. Yeah, I agree, Yamil. I think that the motorcycle moment could have been better in the anime. They didn't time it like they could have done it better. The whole thing about the manga is it happened so fast, and it was like a moment where you're like, but they kind of dragged it out a little bit, and I think that's why they missed the comedic timing of it and the timing of like, whoa, did he just come out of nowhere? I kind of wish they edited that a little bit better.
Because when you're scrolling through the manga on online and everything, like it just like the panel hits you in the face, like the tires of the motorcycle hits Big Mom. So it's like, but the anime had to show you that Frankie was coming and all this, and then 3 minutes and 42 seconds later,
he
gets some air, and then 47 seconds later after that, touches Big Mom's face. And then the tires, start spinning for
for a little bit.
Maybe a good minute and a half. And
I understand they got to drag it out, but I just think that moment, I agree, should have actually been fast. Drag anything else out,
Yeah, they really Kaido versus Luffy that.
Well, nothing's worse than that. Are you okay? Luffy in the prison in the anime.
Well, I mean, Udon in general was just not the best.
True.
Fukurokuju's earlobe flight simulator was top tier. Yeah, he must be part dinosaur. Let's see. So I'm going to run down a list of some of my other favorite moments. And yeah, just catching up on the chat a little bit.
Don't mind me, I just want to check where are these nap times.
Mark said, Crocodile and Mr. One showing up again as low-key, one of the moments I'm most looking forward to. Same. Crocodile's my goat, alright? He's sauce god, alright? Drippy. I'll never forget, and I'll never let him live it down, because it's amazing, it's iconic, it's sensational. They're breaking out of prison, and this man said, hold up, I gotta get my fit right. I gotta get my outfit straight. I have to certify myself. No one is seeing me in this cell block fit, period. All right. BRB comes back, sauced out, lavish. Do you see this coat? And
it's true, but he couldn't pull up to Whitebeard looking like a prisoner. You know what I mean? Like, he had to show up.
Right. Yeah.
He couldn't pull up like that.
But I mean, he went to his locker. He could have hooked up Mr. 3. You know what? Matter of fact, not even Mr. 3. He could have hooked up Mr. 1. Like, come on. He let that man stay in cell block stripes for the entire war. This man didn't have a shirt on for the entire war. All right, and you can see that Mr. 1 likes to get saucy, because when you got back to him the next time, he had a full suit on. He was looking, he was looking right. Maybe that was in his locker too, but Crocodile, solipsistic. He's thinking about himself. He's like, all right, hold up. This is about my drip. I don't need anybody else showing me up. That's why he gets into fights with Doflamingo and Crocodile, right? Because those are the guys that are challenging the sauce. They're challenging his drip at Marineford.
That's true.
So he's clashing with them. Okay. But the thing is that Crocodile is on a whole other level than both of those guys. Okay? Because all Doflamingo really has going for him is the Killer Cam Mink. That's the high water pants and those shoes.
I'm gonna have to do a crocodile cosplay for you next year. I'm gonna I'm really gonna try to build a costume for Randy. I think it will make your dreams come true. Maybe for birthday drip next year.
Birthday drip, yeah.
I think that's what we'll do.
So for my birthday chapter next year, Oda, I want Crocodile back.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yep. Emil Diaz says, "Who's drippier, Crocodile or Law?" So this was something that JD Legend put on Twitter.
Yeah.
And of course, we're sidetracking from the meaning of the stream, but
sorry.
But hey, we do that here. He asked it, and the poll was almost even, but everybody was leaning towards Law, and that's just popularity bias. All right, we gotta set the record straight. Law's entire drip is inherited. Okay, he's got inherited drip from Corazon, who actually knew how to dress. He's the only member of the Don Quixote family that knew how to dress. Doflamingo knew how to dress once. That's when he killed Corazon. That was the best he ever looked. It was the only time he ever looked great. That red suit.
Are you upset about his leggings?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm upset about his leggings too. I really like his the pink. I love the pink, but I wish he just chose different pants. I agree.
Yeah. Because there's another fit that he has in the flashback too, where he still has a mink on, but he also still his color coordination was just also really bad. Anyway, we were talking about Law and Crocodile.
Sorry, anyway.
So Law's got that streetwear drip. He's got a lot of great outfits. My favorite outfit of Law's is definitely the outfit that he had on the way to Dressrosa, which I wish he kept on. That one that was the blue with the sort of hood, scarf, fur thing. That was a great outfit. But I gotta give it to Croc, because, like I said, this man stopped in the middle of a prison break to get his outfit straight.
Oh, that rhymed.
Bars.
That's good.
Kunta asks, how about between Sanji and Crocodile? Now, that's a better thing. That's
tougher.
It's Sanji, though. It's Sanji.
Except for
But
the
it's very
shorts.
close. It's very close. But except for whenever Sanji wears shorts. All right?
No.
And honestly, there is an argument to be made that we've never seen Crocodile in a bad outfit that he chose. All right? That Impel Down outfit, trash. But they put him in that. All right? And everything we've ever seen Crocodile in was clean. But then there's some outfits that... But you know what, actually... Really, all of the outfits that I don't like of Sanji are in the movies.
That's true.
Because that's when he wears the shorts. Strong World, Stampede, and then now Film Red. What's his worst fit in the actual canon?
There was one time, I remember what arc you said you weren't really crazy about the outfit, but I can't... It was towards the middle we were watching. I forgot what it was, though.
No, he's always got suits on. Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. So, Syl said, Will of D, Will of Drip. Yep. Inherited drip confirmed. Fable said Law is better streetwear drip who can't lie on stream. He's got the best streetwear drip in the series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Barry said, "Listen, Randy, in a world that's literally 90% water, you can't fault people for their high waters." All right, maybe Doflamingo is really onto something then. I mean, like, the top 3 drippers in the whole series, we'll go top 4, are, like Croc, Sanji, Corazon, and Law.
I like Boa's outfits. Boa's pretty drippy.
So is Vivi.
Vivi's very drippy too, but Boa, like, has really cool patterns, like,
True.
on her dresses and everything. I think she's pretty drippy. And Robin too is very drippy.
Oh, no doubt.
Robin has some, like, oh my god, my favorite Robin outfit is the Dressrosa outfit, because I love purple. So.
I also like her Thriller Bark outfit, which is also purple. It has the fishnets.
Yeah, that's a good one.
This just became the drip stream part 2.
Part 2, the Revenge of the Drip.
Yeah. But this time we have someone who's worked in the costume department of many films and television shows to also talk about drip.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think of other people that I can think of at the top of my head where I went, ooh, nice outfit. But I don't know. Those are the ones from a women's perspective. I would say, like, Robin and Boa, but Boa, like, ran into my head first because I was like, those skirts were so cool. They're dope. Purple.
Dexto said Zoro, Kid, and Blackbeard top 3 homeless strip. Wow. I mean, Kid and Blackbeard, yeah. But Zoro, you really coming from a man?
Kid's outfit is.
Kid is basura.
Kid's outfit is not great. No way.
Gary Bloodworth, Bellamy's right hand, has. Oh yeah, that's top 5 dripper right there. Sarkis, my man, matched the gloves to his pants.
So good.
It's a big dripper. We talked about that in the drip stream. That's yeah. Sarkis is in my top 5. He's a top 5 men in One Piece. We talking about just male drip, right? Pause. Sarkis.
Oh, favorite Nami. Yes, there's 2 Nami outfits that I like the most. My favorite Nami outfit is actually the whole cake Nami outfit, the Oktoberfest outfit. I thought she looked really cute in it, and I thought it was, like, kind of made sense, like, because it's like a kind of a German, right? Isn't it, like, kind of? Wouldn't they say?
Fun. It was fun.
Like Germany, kind of, and it's got, like, the Oktoberfest look and everything with, like, the chocolate and everything. Like, I thought it was cool, and I also loved her wedding gown. That was great. She was fighting in that wedding gown. She looked so cool.
Ivo, basura is trash in Spanish.
Least drippy girl is Rebecca. Poor Rebecca. I loved her dress, though. Her new dress is fire, but I hated her gladiator.
The whole
outfit.
thing in Dressrosa with Rebecca is... Yeah.
Boo.
Basura.
But her new dress is really pretty. Like, her and Vivi's Reverie dresses are great.
Moving back to best moments of 2021.
Yeah, sorry. Whoops.
It
I
is
guess
fun
I
to...
can kind of be, like, part of it,
yeah.
just giving my drip opinion.
Oh, and I love it. Well, actually, yeah, let's see. Best Nami outfit for me is the Arlong Park outfit. I love that, just that green shirt that she has.
Okay.
I really love the pattern on that. I really like the fit. I like a lot of Nami's fits in the movies, especially in Stampede. She had a great fit. Robin's outfit in Stampede was one of my favorites too.
Yeah. I don't know. Just wearing a bathing suit top is pretty lazy as a fit, so I can't say that's a good fit.
Yeah, that's why I like. Shout out to ComDoc. That's why I like some of the movie outfits because they actually like put clothes on the women.
Yeah, yes. I can make, you can still make it like sexy, but actually like put some clothes. Like Boa wears clothes, like she's showing skin, but she's at least wearing an outfit.
Robin's outfit right now is probably my favorite right now.
So good. If she has the best outfit in one.
The color coordination and the color choices that Oda went with, really popped together.
Really good. So anyway.
Ooh, Yamil Diaz. Yeah, we talked about this in the drip stream. Water 7 shirt and tie Nami.
Yeah, that was good.
Great.
Now I'm like remembering it.
Skirt, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good fit.
That was a good one. Oh no. Imagine Big Mom gets Rebecca costume. Well, actually, Big Mom's got a good fit in this with her her
Kimono.
Wano. I like her kimono fit.
Oiran Big Mom.
Yeah.
Brandon King said Boa had an amazing Stampede fit. Yeah. That was it.
Yes. Oh, that was amazing.
Probably her best fit.
Yes. 100%. I think that like stands out in my head when I think of her fit. My favorite fit is Stampede fit. Yeah.
And I mean, she just had one of the best showings in the movie too.
Yeah.
Gary Blowart said CP0 has some drip too. Oh, they're big drippers. They got the full cocaina, the all white, like
Full cocaina.
Yeah. My guy Monocle Man, aka, we don't have a name for him, so I literally call him Dripper. Like that's his name until Oda gives me an Oda box. His name is Dripper Scarfino. That's
from like Luca?
No, well, it's because he's got a scarf around his head.
Oh, I thought it was like Alberto Scarfino. We watch that a lot. That's like Mars is like one of his favorite movies is Luca. So shout out to Luca.
Yeah, shout out to Luca. Where's Dripper?
You looking for the drippers?
Dripper right here.
Dripper Scarfino.
See, look at that blue scarf right there. It's clean. It's clean.
Yeah, that's a good scarf.
Yeah. Let's see. Is Dripper someone we know? I think Dripper is one of the kids from Big Mom's flashback. I think he might be the royal-looking kid, maybe. I don't know. Could be Spandine. I don't know.
Wait. When you say one of the kids from Big Mom's flashback, you mean one of the ones that she ate?
Yeah, I think some of them made it out.
No way. You think some of them made it out?
Yeah, because the whole point of those kids were Mother Carmel was churning them into like Cypherpol agents and like government agents and stuff.
Oh.
So, but then the other thing too is that like this guy right here, pretty sure he's like a long arm, yeah. And there was a long arm kid there, and then there's also one of them has like this mask.
Why is
I
it?
gotta get the focus back.
Yeah, why is the focus all off?
Because I put the figure to the thing.
Oh no, so now it's all like thinking we're a figure, so we have to go real close.
It's like readjusted the focus.
Oh no. Oh no. This is all CP0's fault. Hold on. CP0's fault. There we go. Okay, now we're good.
Yeah. And then the other person has a mask, but the mask looks exactly like this kid that had like this gas mask on in the flashback too.
Yeah. That's crazy. So because when I watched that, I assumed that she killed them all. It's crazy. Wow. That makes sense. We didn't see anything. So.
Hi, it's Alex. Question. If somebody asks you to expose your Google history on live stream right now for $1,000, would you do it?
I think that's a spam, honey, because it happened. It happened a couple before too.
Oh man, God. Well.
And the answer is no.
I mean, I got nothing to hide.
I'm not nothing to hide, but it's like I don't know. I get so nervous about scammy stuff when everyone's offering money or something. I go,
You'd have to advance me, And
I had to give the 1,000 first.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'd have to see the Zelle come through, and then I'd be like, okay, here's all of this stuff about One Piece figures.
It's a spam bot. Yeah, it's a spam. Don't even
Stuff
give it
for
any
my
attention.
son, Christmas stuff, Amazon.
Just, yeah, please be wary. There are a lot of, like, scams during the holidays and everything.
Oh, yeah.
They really try to prey on people this time of year. So just be careful, everyone. Which is terrible. A bunch of Grinches.
Sophomore said Moore's got hit by sugar again. Oh, that was funny during the reverie. I loved that. Evo asked, what are my fondest memories from the reverie? I mean, in general, just being able to talk about One Piece for... I mean, it was an 11-hour stream, or 10 hours or something, and I mean, I was there for probably like 8 or 9 of it.
Yeah.
And just being able to talk about One Piece all day. I mean, you know, I do it like 2 hours a week with you guys, and I love it. But doing it even longer and with all of the, you know, the different personalities that came in and out was it was a lot of fun. And just getting, you know, getting theories off. You know, it's like I don't know if I have little bits of memory. It's all like one big amorphous blob of fun is what it was. You know, it's like I don't remember probably half of the stuff that we talked about specifically, just that I had a whole lot of fun talking about all of it. But I guess the pizza joke was funny, and then the sugar stuff with Morge, Chrissy sneaking in at the very end.
Oh yeah, when I came in after Mars went to
Just
sleep.
with no, you know, just
snuck in.
yeah.
Hey, what's up? That was funny. You were just like, yeah, I mean, like, just so you can come in. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. Dan said 982 was the best looking One Piece episode ever. I can't even deny that. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
that's
was
just,
really beautiful.
that's like an objective fact. Morge got hit by sugar exactly 6 times in 10 hours. Chin's got the, you know, the full facts.
Aw, that's nice, Ethan. Did we already do an award for best couple of 2021? Looking at you guys. Aw, that's sweet. Aw, you're sweet. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Ethan.
Thanks. It's a big year for us. First year of the baby. Yeah, what a journey.
Sophomore said, I thought Fable was a mod. It probably should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mod Fable. Oh, add moderator.
Yep. And I'll mod Sophomore too. There you go, man.
Oh.
Out here always he's supporting the channel anyway and doing those videos and things. We having another Barry moderated moment. Sage was so close to bashing Sanji. I mean, I'm pretty sure she did that for like an entire hour.
Yeah, it was like an hour. But which Randy was actually taking a lunch break at that time, right?
Yeah.
And then you came back in.
Had I
So it's
been
probably
had I been
best.
there I might have gotten everything back on track. I feel like things sort of.
It was like an hour.
I went and listened back, and I was like, "Is this what we all got together to do?"
Yeah, it was a long time.
No, she had some interesting theories.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I like when, like, you know, the Reverie, like, you give everyone a chance to speak, and anytime you have a bunch of people, you should just. I think if one person hogs the mic too long, it like takes the conversation aspect away. That's the whole thing. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like Forrest Gump, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
All right, so I'm going to talk about some other moments that I really liked this year, and these are in no particular order right now. These are things I just sort of jotted down, but obviously, definitely a top moment for me is the Zoro pack. I mean, we talked about it, but it's one of the best moments of the series. It's one of the best panels of the series. Sanji tanks Queen's sword. Yeah. Yeah. That's what the inner me was doing during that. It was like the teenage me. It was just like, oh God, yes, more of this. Thank you, Oda. Drake versus CP0. Chef's kiss. Drake getting packed up by CP0. But that was necessary.
Yeah.
Tama's order. You know, shout out to the young apprentice. She's been doing her thing all year. King's face, right? You know, we
Oh yeah, and how beautiful he was.
Well, careful, that chapter hasn't come out yet.
Whoa, what?
Oh no,
Huh?
wait, yeah, it did.
Oh, it
That
did?
was the last chapter of the year.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, it came out officially, right?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah. Right? Yes.
Hold on.
Yes. Yes, it did.
It did.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Yeah, JoJo.
Jojo, Albert
Albert from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Arbor. Obviously, Demonio Floor.
Yeah.
Everything about Robin versus Black Maria. Luffy casually strolling past two Yonko undoing the Red Rock. Sanji destroying the raid suit.
Oh, wait, can I?
Yeah.
The recent one? I don't know if it's a recent chapter. Wait.
Well, you know, I don't know. We might have some. I mean, we might have some non-pirates in here. To talk
Alright, so
about,
I won't say.
unless it's like the. You know, we haven't
I
really
won't
talked
say
about
it.
1036 here.
I'm not gonna.
We
not
did
gonna
the
say
stream
it.
for that.
Forget it. I'm not gonna say it. But it was. There's a moment in it that was like my favorite here. Little tiny funny moment.
Yeah, save that for the best moments of 2022.
Okay, fine. Yes, sure.
Zoro having Haki, doing the Ashura, scarring Kaido,
Yeah, that was great.
and that should be good enough for all of the ZKK boys. Zoro killed King, maybe. The King and Kaido flashback. It's a lot of fun.
How about the Yamato flashback? Also, it was pretty interesting.
Interesting, but I need more.
Yeah.
I mean, it had that savage line, though. I thought you were Odin.
Yeah.
Chew on some grass. That's iconic. Sensational. That'll live on forever.
Mm-hmm.
A frite jambe. So good. Lightning on the heat on feet. Who's Who, Lord Dump, Sun God Nika. Learning about the Gomu Gomu. Come on. Gabe C. About to take my next one away from me. The arrival of the 6th Emperor Chuji. The former warlord of the sea that cut off Zephyr's arm. The lurking legend. Okay. Oh god. Killer taking Hawkins' arm. Kip/Seaway said Ocean Sovereignty. It was great. But even more than Ocean Sovereignty was just Zoro tanking it for 3 seconds, which I'm sure will be like an entire episode in the anime. Be like 15 minutes of him holding Ocean Sovereignty back. Roof Piece is in its entirety. Yamato versus Kaido was a great fight too. Mm-hmm. Seeing Yamato use their power. And Ocean Sovereignty was actually on my list. So.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, we're getting close to the 2-hour mark here. We're at 1 hour and 50 minutes. So I think we're going to start wrapping things up. So I'm going to look at the chat here. Anybody wants to get their last favorite moments in? Anything else that you guys want to talk about? I want to thank you for joining me on this wonderful, wonderful New Year's Day.
Yeah.
We got the Savage Pirates in full force today. Really appreciate all of you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Phantom Greyfire, Chuji's the MVP of 2021. I don't know many that would disagree.
And thank you for such a wonderful year. I love always talking to all of you in the chat. You're great, and it's just so much fun every week. So.
Let's see. Yamil DS. Swordbreaker Sanji caused the Sanji Summit. Yes. JD Legend, King of Lightning, Joy Girl, and I had to convene from the majesty of one panel. That was a lot of fun. Emil Diaz said that talking about favorite moments from the Reverie, Troy Boy.
Oh yeah, when you said, "Hey everyone, it's Troy Boy here," right?
Well, I think it's.
How'd you
I think
say it
well,
again?
well, it's more so the timing, right? Because Morge went from Joy Boy to me, but Joy Boy refused to say his like catchphrase, like "Hey YouTube, it's Joy Boy here," right? So then when he's like, "Okay, I guess you don't want to do that, Randy," and I was just like, "Hey YouTube, Troy Boy here."
Yeah, I remember that. That was hysterical. Oh my goodness, that was great.
Yeah, that was fun. Momo growing up, not a favorite panel for me personally, but could be great once I see where Oda goes with the character, you know, having him grown up. I love the panel. I think it's one of the best panels of the year, the way he drew it. I'm just not totally on board with grown-up Momo. I'm with it. I'm riding the wave. I'm enjoying where the story's going, but womp womp.
Womp womp. God. Hold on. I got it. Just keep going. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Let's see.
Just give me a second.
Chen said it's 6 a.m. for him. Yeah, sorry guys, we had to do the stream a little later to accommodate our schedules on the new year. We'll go back to normal when we.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's my fault.
Blame Chrissy.
Just blame me. Yeah, if I, it just would, it was a whole thing. 12 o'clock is hard for me to do a stream because it's like, it's Mars' lunchtime, so it's like the hardest, most stressful time of the day for me to do anything else. So, let's see.
Chen said crocodile and Miss All Sunday costume. Chrissy Randy 2022. They want you to do Robin's outfit from Alabasta.
Oh yeah, no, I saw Jim saying that.
You want cowboy Chrissy?
Cowboy Chrissy, or I don't know, I'll do like, yeah, I'll do that. That's pretty fun to do. Hey, Robin.
I mean, really, you probably do any
What, Alabasta?
Robin outfit, I guess.
Any Robin.
Fable said, Randy, have you ever thought of doing the streams on Twitch and VODs on YouTube?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've thought about it just because other YouTubers do it. You know, like I know that Jay does it, Roger does it. Joy Girl is moving her stuff to Twitch, and she's not going to stream on YouTube anymore. I don't understand Twitch.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
I haven't had the conversation with any other like content creators on like the benefits of YouTube over Twitch. I just sort of know how to do everything on YouTube, and I don't really understand everything on Twitch. I mean, I'm sure it's user friendly. You know, I'm sure I just haven't done it. Do I have a Twitch account? Yeah, it's my name, but I don't know. Do you guys like Twitch more? I mean, I think we did this discussion over a year ago. Because someone asked me the question also, and most people were like, just do it on YouTube. But Fable, if you have any sort of convincing argument against, to use Twitch, I mean, that could be something I could think of doing this year, is like incorporating Twitch in some fashion, like just throwing up streams for other things that aren't even One Piece sometimes. Like I know that Jay does that. I mean, he's doing streams about like, am I gonna get low diffed by a zebra or a high diffed by a mouse? Like, you know, that's what's happening over there.
Oh, it's so funny though.
It's so
funny.
It's hilarious.
So good. I thought that was one of my favorite things of the year. That's not your channel. I thought that was hilarious. We were listening to and watching it. It's great.
Thanks, Phantom. Said it's been an amazing year for One Piece, made even better with you and Chrissy. Here's to more.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. And Tommaso said also Marineford will do that to you during the reverie was one of the best moments. Remind me of that. Was that something I said? I don't even remember the context.
Oh my God, do it again.
It's fine. Just pull it down.
Just pull it down.
We're about to end the stream anyway. Twitch makes you more dough but less viewers. Pick your poison. How do you get more on Twitch? Yeah, I mean...
I'll look into it.
Yeah, I guess I'll look into it.
Yeah, we'll research it, honey. We'll see. See if there's benefits.
YouTube does... They go, you know, I mean, whatever, like, ad space and all that, YouTube takes, like, over 30% of anything that comes through. So I don't know what Twitch does.
Yeah.
Catching up on the chat one last time, and then I think we're gonna head out. Junaid said, did the Heat on Feet music video come out this year? It sure did. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, check out Joy Girl's rendition of it.
Yeah.
She put it as a separate VOD also on her JoyTube channel, and it's hilarious. She asked me for permission. She's just like, well, you know, she's like, hey, can I use this? And you know, after 1034 came out, I had no idea what she was going to do with it. I didn't know she was going to make an entire music video of her own, which was hilarious.
It was amazing. It was chef's kiss. It was so good.
But she just like used like, you know, 10 seconds of it or something. I was dying. I should have done a reaction to it.
We were saying that when we were watching it. We were both hysterically laughing. We were like, we should have. Oh my God, it was so good.
Fable said, apparently YouTube doesn't like it when channels do streams and VODs. maybe other content creators in the more. Yeah, I've heard this too.
Yeah.
And I've had I've had a couple of the other creators and even some of the guys that have hundreds of thousands of views tell me that not really going to grow much with, if I keep doing streams and versus like real content. But the other thing too is that I really just enjoy the streams and talking to you guys. Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of fun doing the videos too, but then when you guys suggested doing streams and then like here, instead of waiting for the comments to come in, I could talk to you guys right away. Like that's what I really like started the channel for in the first place, was to talk to people about One Piece, and I get to do it. So yeah. Yeah, YouTube's pretty greedy. Let's see. Yeah. All right, guys. That's gonna do it, guys. I will catch everybody for 10:37 whenever that happens. But I think actually 10:37 is probably gonna come out a little bit later, so I'm sure we'll have another stream because it's not gonna be out next week, right? Yeah.
No.
So we'll figure out another break week sort of type stream for next week, and we'll have some fun. And I'm gonna try and get some VODs out, some theories. I'm working on a bunch of stuff, and I'm also trying to get compilations out, like all of the skits I did for the year and some of my favorite moments.
Yeah, well,
It's all gonna be late. So
Yeah.
I mean, it may come out in February, and like, hey, best moments of 2020, whatever. I don't care. It's when I get it done.
Yeah, it's always tough, with like the holidays always slows things down,
Yeah, and like even more so now with Mars and his birthday being so
5
close
days
to it.
after
So it's like,
Christmas.
it's just sort of a bombardment of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. It's a lot.
And yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming by, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for coming by. This was a lot of fun. Yeah. And I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye, guys.
Savage.